equipment is incredible. I mean,
Wow.
it's something you would see like in a legit repair shop. Like
Right.
it's like three big the heating apparatus,
Right.
and then you slide it in and it heats it up, and then you take these little vices and you tighten it up, and then it tells you what the temperature is, and then now you can start applying, and it has this giant suction like a professional.
Right.
Anyway, and all this gear to get it done.
Right.
So they put like a $1,500 hold on your credit card while you have it.
God.
Well, I mean, at least they're doing that. It's kind of odd.
Well,
it's
well,
weird.
do they not sell the hardware?
Well, I don't know who would buy it just for. I mean, this is like say I wanted to do it, not
Right,
you,
right.
because you would buy the hardware. But,
Right.
But why would
Why-
I
they're
don't know why somebody would do it in the case of, unless they're just like DIYers that just
Right.
really want to try it.
Right.
But it seems like it'd be a lot easier just to take it to somebody, because
Right.
by the time you pay for this
Yeah.
and all that, and then
Right.
take a chance of ruining your phone.
Right.
Anyway.
Yeah. It is. The whole right to repair needs to be legislated so that they're legally required to sell me the hardware needed, and the hardware needs to be legally available.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't just glue something together and say, "Oh, they'll just get a new one."
I know, right?
I mean, I understand after so many years that you're going to get a lot benefit by upgrading, but if they're just going to legislate, they're not going to allow us to repair hardware because it's not good for the environment to replace a whole computer.
No, of course not, right?
Right. It's just so silly. So, like, this is one of the last, like, this is one of my favorite laptops to do this repair.
What year is that?
It's a 2013.
Oh, yeah.
It's an older, but for like 6 or 7 years, it's 6 screws to hold that battery in.
Right?
So,
Easy stuff.
yeah, the more modern hardware, the battery's literally glued in, and you're risking damaging the rest of the machine. And like if I go to iFixit to buy the adhesive remover to unglue the battery,
Yeah.
you're risking damaging the touchpad because it's directly underneath.
Yeah. It's
It just pisses me off.
right. I know. They try to do things to make it more, thinner or lighter or whatever, but really, maybe it's cheaper to manufacture that way. I don't know. There has to be a reason.
Right.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
they save 20 cents or something, or just now gluing it is easier than screwing it in.
Right.
So they can have a robot do that, I guess.
I guess.
I don't know how they manufacture these. Do they actually? How much is done by hand?
Not much.
Yeah.
I mean, it's almost like a Tesla car.
Yeah,
A lot of it is automated.
yeah.
Which screw is this here? I don't think that's the right screw. What is this? So you're trying to
T5?
get
It's
what?
a T5, is
Yeah, I
it?
think so. It's either a T5 or a P5.
Let's see here. I'm dropping it here. Let's see.
Oh yeah, see, I had all my screws right in front of me. Maybe that might have been the one I'm looking
Yeah.
for. Oh, you know what? These batteries, I think, come with the screw. Oh, yeah. Well, that's the one we dropped. That's the one I needed anyway. But yeah, I bet that battery comes with this anyway. The screw.
Yeah.
Not the screw. The uh-oh, noisy doggy out there. So, yeah, it's a T5.
T5, yeah. Almost all T5s, right?
Well, sometimes it's a P5
Oh,
pentalobe.
Pentalobe. Yeah.
Versus
Apple
a-
uses. I think their newer ones use Pentalobe, right?
I don't do enough volume to pay too much attention, but yeah,
Yeah.
it's yeah. All right, so here we are. We're trying to replace the battery on one of the last repairable devices. Basically, the last really replaceable user serviceable battery. There we are. Yeah, since 2017, it's all glued together. The logic board, the SSD is all one part. Yeah, there's a guy I watch on YouTube. I actually send him my more difficult Apple repairs, Louis Rossman.
Uh-huh.
He,
Oh, I think I've seen that guy.
yeah, he's a rock star. He basically, since I don't do logic board repair, I send out, and I make $20 or $30 to drop it off at the what's it called, the mail
Oh,
slot.
UPS. Yeah.
And then basically,
He does it.
yeah. So he gives me a volume discount because I send him 10 or 20 a year,
Yeah.
and he does the work, sends it back. So he gives me a discount on his labor so that I can make $20 or $30
Yeah.
when someone shows up at my door. Only problem is it takes like 2 weeks for him to get it to New York and back here. So
yeah. But still, I mean, it's
it's
good
a
for the
service.
customer,
Yeah. Just making them happy, and I
yeah.
get paid $30 to go drop it off
Yeah.
at the place. And then he would if the customer went directly to him, they're not saving themselves money by bypassing me.
Right,
So
right.
I'm doing the service of I'll take care of it.
Sure.
I'll
You're the
make the
middleman,
phone call.
that's-
Yeah. And I'm only making nominal amounts of profit. So he's the one making, well, but all that labor is labor. His parts cost is minimal. So, but he's got the skills, and he's done a lot of research about where to get like schematics for the boards,
Yeah.
which is like he's had to source it in a real shady way because Apple says don't give it. So he finds it in some corner of the internet, and that allows him to figure out how it all goes together.
Yeah.
Otherwise, there aren't many people with his skill. I'm just a ham-fisted, I replace parts as needed sort of technician. That's the way most computer repairs are. You don't literally repair a part, usually. So there's our battery, and it's just a few more screws.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And I think it's a different screw. Let's see here.
I always love Apple stuff. It's so.
It is more robust.
Yeah.
It's a prettier motherboard
It's a way prettier.
Yeah.
motherboard.
than anything from PC companies. Okay,
Yeah.
yeah, they brilliantly decided.
I mean, look at the layout
Yeah,
to this to that. This
Right.
just looks more like high school project.
Yeah.
You know, like we forgot. Oh, let's add these wires here. Oh,
Right.
You know, you don't see any wires. It's clean.
right.
You
But
know,
literally,
a
this
lot-
one's filthy, but yeah,
Yeah, but I mean,
Right.
like this, I was wondering, like, why do they have these wires running right here? That's just, you know, I don't know.
lazy engineering.
Yeah, it's like an afterthought. Right?
Yeah.
So.
There's our battery that we're making fun. Oh, I'm getting it on camera here. We are live, by the way. So this is what Lewis does all the time. He puts the camera here, talks politics,
Yeah.
and he talks about what's gone wrong. He bitches about how Apple could have made it better, and yeah. So, but basically, I've been trying to capture conversations like this, and just that's why I'm live. So
Yeah, because I think I've seen the same guy. I mean, is this the same guy that? I mean, he'll replace the CPU.
well, he can fix it. I don't know
Yeah.
actually because I've sent him a few where the CPU is fried, and he
Yeah.
basically says, "Sorry, we can't fix it."
Okay.
So he can't literally replace the CPU, but he can fix the logic board.
Okay, because there's a guy on YouTube that, for fun, like
Yeah.
he'll just take a damaged laptop, mostly Apple, and then pull out the CPU,
Right.
which is insane in itself.
Right. No, people
Yeah.
occasionally ask me, "Can I upgrade the CPU?" No, not really.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you're a nut job, you can.
Yeah.
You can. If you're kind of weird, you can.
So yeah, I mean, just the fact, just to watch him do that was pretty incredible, and all the steps to pull it out, by desoldering, and
Right.
then cleaning it all up, and then cleaning all the pins, and making sure they're all good,
Right.
and then putting it back in.
Right.
It was pretty daunting. I mean, I guess if you had a bunch of old laptops you could practice on.
Right.
So, but anyway.
So, let's see. Oh yeah, there we go. So they gave me a
Oh, they
screw
did give you the.
rather than me digging the one out.
Yeah.
I've got 10 copies of this screw because I've done this repair so many times.
Is that from iFixit?
Yes, that's
Yeah.
the only place I'll source parts for an Apple,
Yeah.
and they're here in California, so their delivery's quick.
Yeah.
They're just up like Pismo Beach area.
Yeah, they're good. Just watch their teardowns.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
but I've noticed some of their teardowns. There's little tricks that they don't necessarily tell you. Like one of my bread and butter jobs is replacing the drive in an iMac.
Yeah.
That's the only repair I'll do basically.
Yeah.
But they don't tell you what to expect, and the cables are so short that it's real easy to accidentally break the connectors, because if it comes out more than
Just
say
lose
5
it.
or 7 degrees,
Damn.
Yeah, you just have to know to expect it there, and it's literally glued all together. And I've done that enough jobs to where I don't get intimidated by it. But the
Yeah.
first couple times, it was like,
Yeah.
why is that cable so short?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, okay, we got our battery. So now I'm going to take this. It was a T5. No, it was a P5 to get in the machine,
P5.
and I guess it's a, what is it, to get the actual battery out. All right, I like the iFixit gives you the screw. I have so many collections of this screw here.
Yeah.
Okay, so which head? It comes with 3 heads in here. Where is it? There we go.
Oh, that's nice. Oh, I like that. How you
Yeah.
put the-
And there we go. Oh, it only comes with 2 heads. Okay, so that's why. So it comes with the head to get in the machine, and it comes with the other head to actually get the battery out. How cute. So battery's unplugged. And here we are. Yeah, there we go.
Good.
Put this over here. Yeah, and then see, this battery is so much more straightforward, like it should be. Because structurally, the more model runs where the battery's glued in, there's
Yeah.
no structural reason necessary.
Yeah.
Right. Right. Almost. See, we're basically half done.
It's so nice.
Yeah. But you got legislators or lobbyists trying to say, nope, it's dangerous. We don't want someone to damage their face with the battery.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. Oh, there's one in the middle. All right. Okay, so yeah, that feels like a loose battery. There we go. See, and that's how straightforward a battery should always be.
So easy.
Yes.
Yeah.
If this were 3 or 4 years newer,
No.
nope, you would have to literally unglue it. Oh, look at this. This is fun to notice. You see these white dots?
Yeah.
You know what those are?
No.
Liquid detectors. They turn red. if they get
Ah.
wet. Yeah.
Yes.
So they got these little liquid detectors.
Yeah, I remember my first iPhone.
Those little dots all over it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Those would be red if there was liquid damage.
Yeah.
So,
Let's test it. Put some water on it.
yeah, right.
Spit on it.
Yeah, no, actually, there was a class action lawsuit about the phones where if you had your phone in the bathroom,
Just the
the
humidity.
humidity would turn them red, and then they'd say, "Nope, you're up a creek."
That's what happened to me. Yeah,
Wow.
'cause I might want to, 10 years ago or whatever it was, and I took my phone in because it wasn't working right, but it had nothing to do with water damage, right?
Right.
And just one of the people at the store said, it wasn't a Genius Bar, it was just somebody else. They said, oh, he looked at my phone and looked at the bottom and said, oh no, it said water damage. We can't help you.
Uh huh.
And I said, wait, there's no
Yeah.
water damage here. What are you talking about?
Right. So there was a class action lawsuit.
I can see that.
Yeah. It's like, no, screw you.
Yeah.
Trying to deny access because you're engineering. I get it. They don't want to do warranty repair on something that's been swimming, but there. All I have to do now is delicately replace all the screws. So we got one dead center. Let's see here. Actually, let me do the 2 small ones first. There we go. You got the one tiny one right there. You also want to make sure you get kind of good with the torque. If you
Yeah.
torque it down, you end up cracking the plastic.
Yeah. I don't want to go too hard on that, for sure. So,
Yes. There we go. Almost there. 3 more screws. So it's 3, 4, 5 screws. I thought this was 6. All right. Let's do this one here. Dude, the center hole is not giving up the goods here. All right.
You know, I had a problem. I had an Asus laptop.
Yeah.
I also made into a Hackintosh. And anyway, I tried to replace the battery,
Yeah.
and for whatever reason, after I replaced it, it would not charge properly.
Well,
It wouldn't even hold a charge. I would charge it for hours because I
Right.
read online saying, you know, you're going to need a healthy charge to kickstart it, whatever. But I tried it for 6-7 hours, and as soon as I unplugged it out of the or tried to start it with just on battery, it wouldn't work.
right.
So I don't know what happened.
Got it. You see, there you go. Even
Yeah.
Apple does the same connectors on those stupid Bluetooth and Wi-Fi connectors. See
Oh
that?
yeah, they all do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, look at. They give you exactly the right length for the one it needs to go to.
Yeah.
Well, no, let's not give them an extra eighth inch.
Not an eighth inch. Yeah.
Right.
I mean, it makes it look pretty, but also
Right.
difficult
Yeah.
to repair.
So frustrating. Makes me want to smack someone. Alright, so right now all I'm doing is plugging the battery in. And there we go. There. Now I can put the cover back on.
Yeah.
Is that in? Yes, it's in. There we are.
That's it. Easy. A lot easier than.
Well, I wish they were all that easy.
Yeah. Well, I mean, this one's easy.
Yeah. Alright, so the screws for this machine are now right here. And here's my proper. There you go. So the external screw on this 2013 or 14 MacBook Air is a P5 for the external. P5? Yes, it is. I get some interesting requests sometimes. There we go. You're gonna make me do it? You giving up on it?
Dude, well, you're the expert.
Yeah, well,
You know?
yeah.
So, but what I was reading, it doesn't seem like there's too much of a difference. The only thing it says is the length of the wire. One's for a 2.4 spectrum, and the other's 5 gigahertz. But
Oh wait, is it just one? No, it could be because they've always been using two wires.
yeah, it says. But
Even
but
when it
I
was
was
only
saying, but why would you? It just says Wi-Fi antenna is a Wi-Fi antenna. Sort of, they are electrically lengthened out to be optimal for the frequency ranges.
Got it. That makes sense.
Yeah, the 2.4 spectrum and the 5 gigahertz spectrum. You should be able to use any Wi-Fi antenna from any Wi-Fi device on any other Wi-Fi antenna.
Okay, so that verbiage implies. Who's this? Hi, this is Chris.
Hello, Chris Sofrino.
Hi, this is Chris.
Hey Chris, are you a guru tech guy?
Yes, what's up?
All right, so I've got a laptop computer, Alienware 17R5.
Yes, I know it.
I'm getting an error that's, great computer. Got an error that says CPU fan is starting to die.
Yeah. Sure.
So I need to replace that. Maybe the GPU fan as well. Can you do this?
Yes, if I could source the part. Usually I go to parts-people.com. Yeah, we'll have to see if they have the part.
Yeah, if they've got the part, I need to get this switched over.
All right.
I watched a YouTube video and I've decided I don't want to be the person that opens up a computer. So
Got it. All right. Yeah, I do it all the time.
I would hope so.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So what's the next step?
If you want to come by, we can assess it in person. And then we'll go see if we can source the part.
Yeah, do you want to see if you can find the part before I swing in?
Well, go to parts-people.com, give it the service tag, and see if they have the part in stock. Because that's what I'm going to do.
Okay.
Parts
What is that
dash
again?
pe-
Say one more time.
parts-people.com.
Okay. Parts people.
Parts, yeah.
All right.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I'll do that. Where are you located?
350 North Sepulveda. Unit 3.
350. What is that cross? I have a feeling like I know it.
Across the street from Taco Bell, yeah.
Oh, I think I know about where you are.
Yeah, it's the Goat Hill, which is basically that old 1800 style looking building.
Yeah.
I'm in there.
All right.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, let me see what I can do. And this is a work computer, so if when we do this, how long do you keep it for?
I'll get on it as soon as I get the part. It depends on what the delivery is. So assuming I'm not out busy doing the house calls, I'll do it. And it's probably going to charge you about $100. That's an hour of labor.
Got it. Okay, cool. All right, let's see if we can get this part in.
Cool.
All right, thanks, brother.
Thank you.
All right.
Bye.
Yep.
All righty. Day in the life of
Easy.
me.
It's not bad, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how I work. I'm not trying to hide anything. It's like, go to the source, go
Yeah.
get me the part, and I'll do the work.
Yeah.
It's not like I try to make money on the hardware. It's not worth it. All right. So the battery seems to have shipped dead.
I'm sure it's been sitting
Oh,
out.
no.
Here.
Well, let's see here. I still need to plug it in and see that it charges properly. So there we are. Yeah, it shipped 53% charged.
Dude.
There we go. Okay, I still need to plug it in and confirm it's charging. So my chargers are behind you. Do I have one over here? Yeah, no, this one's USB. That's for the more modern hardware. Let's
Yeah,
see
all the
here.
old chargers.
Yeah, I accrue all the extra hardware because people they abandon their hardware. I finally said I don't need your stinking charger one day, and then it's because I have them all. So let's see. Well, at least for Apple. Let's see. Is this? No, that's the older one. Oh, there's the one I need. Thinner one right here. There we go. This office is temporary. That's why I try not to make it.
Oh.
Yeah. We were supposed to get kicked out of
Yeah,
here
that's what you're saying.
years
Oh,
ago,
Yeah.
and they keep extending it. And now, because of the way the economy is, I like to see all these lease accounts come up on the
Yes.
street. It's like, oh wow, looks like if I wait a little longer,
Yeah.
I might get a deal.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, we're heading for a recession for sure.
Yeah. Well, I think I'm in the repair business, so that's probably
That's good.
better for me.
Yeah, because people aren't going to be buying new products.
People are in the business of luxury.
Yeah.
Those are the ones that are going to hurt.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
They'll fix what they have.
Right. So,
Old MagSafe.
yeah, I love that. They finally brought it back.
I know.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
like, why would they even ever get rid of that? That was
Right.
the single most ingenious
Yeah.
charging idea I've ever seen.
Right.
Because how many times have you bumped it and pulled off your computer?
Right.
So
And they patented it so that none of the PC users do it.
yeah. Oh, it's genius.
Yeah. There you go. So I gotta let that sit and see that it's working, but I'm guessing
Yeah,
we're good.
Yeah, that looks
All right.
pretty good. All right. Well.
Yeah.
Now on to the most difficult problem you've
Yeah,
ever
right.
faced.
It's
Your
just
computer
stupid
challenge.
difficult.
It's snapping a button like on an old Levi jacket.
Yeah. Actually, what we could do is, let me do it right here. Let me move this machine.
You're gonna run out of hard space recording. It's gonna take 4 hours.
Yeah, it's YouTube. I just
Oh, you're
don't
doing
live.
live?
I don't.
Oh,
I don't edit anything.
Oh, okay. This is all live.
This is all raw live. Yeah. Yeah. That's why I asked your permission. It's like
I see.
I don't want to just shove it on your. Yeah. If I get someone online, it's like, can I go live? This might be interesting.
Yeah.
All right. So, yep, it's charging. He's good.
All right.
It got another percentage.
One down.
Let me put this over here.
Live stream.
Yeah, let's do this on camera.
Hackintosh.
Hackintosh.
Dell XPX 13.
So tell everyone exactly why you changed this hardware.
I don't know if anyone really wants to know, but well, so it's basically this is a Dell XPX 13 9360.
Yeah.
Which I purchased off eBay to turn into a Hackintosh, and using open core bootloader, everything's working great, running Monterey, and I initially switched out the Intel Wi-Fi with the DW50 1560 Broadcom Wi-Fi card, which supposedly works fine, and I've used it in the past, but for whatever reason I couldn't get Bluetooth to work. So then I, with some further investigating, I found a Wi-Fi card that actually is plug and play, no tweaking of any means. So I put it in to test, and yes, Bluetooth, Wi-Fi working perfectly. The problem is now is these little Wi-Fi connectors on the card are extremely difficult to connect. And Chris and I were talking about whoever designed this should we go out and shot. They probably did it as a cruel joke,
Right.
because they are extremely hard to put on.
Yes.
I don't know if you can see.
No, yeah, actually, this camera's designed for this exactly.
Ah,
So
okay.
that's why we get such a good view.
All right. Here, let me put some light on there though for you.
Yeah. Actually, my ring light's off here. Oh, it's not plugged in. Let me plug my ring light in.
So anyway, so I've had difficulty trying to attach them, and I figured I needed some extra help. So I found Chris, and the ironic twist to this is that we actually installed he put the antennas on the previous Wi-Fi card that then I couldn't get the Bluetooth to work. So now I have a Bluetooth card that does work, and now we're redoing the same thing. Been running in just as many problems. Actually, a slight twist because the Wi-Fi cables had to be crossed. The black and white aren't in the same location.
Well, we weren't sure if crossing them was going to do either any damage and burn up the card or give us worse performance.
I think the only thing that would happen is, from what I've read, is there could be a possibility of you're not going to damage the card, but you might not get as good as performance.
That's interesting. Yeah.
So, which makes sense to me.
Right.
You know, but I don't think it would damage the card. You need more
Right.
money.
No, actually, I got it perfect. This is what this bench is
Okay.
for. I just had to make sure that when he shows up randomly, he's got a machine to hand over.
Yeah.
All right.
So,
I have a machine to hand over.
So anyway, so this simple task has turned into quite a
Well,
project.
time consuming for something stupid. I
Yeah,
mean,
it's very time consuming. I mean, it would have been better for me just to go out and buy a new MacBook.
right, yeah. Yeah.
I mean, because I put a new battery in, now the Wi-Fi card, and now Chris's time. So it's always the way the deal isn't such a deal anymore.
Right.
What's that old adage? You know.
Well, you're an enthusiast. You made it do what it's not supposed to do.
Well, yeah, that's the whole point.
Yeah. I mean, I do things that I don't normally.
Do you want to sit?
No.
Okay.
I'm trying to get
Get the
my
shower.
eyes as close to
Oh,
this as
yeah.
possible.
Yeah. Dude, try these. Here, I just want you to try.
Okay, I'll try them.
Here, let me clean
Because
them
my
up.
vision is pretty good.
Yeah, but this will magnify it.
All right.
And I'm telling you, it's gonna help.
All right. I'll humor it. All right.
Yeah, try.
All right. Let's see here.
Does that help?
Sorta, but
Yeah.
the problem isn't really vision. It's
Just
once
feel
your
it.
thumb, the metal piece covers the connector, you can't see what's going on anyway.
Yeah, it's all feel.
Right.
Uh,
So it does kind of help, but
I think it just helps lining it up a minute.
yeah, that's the trick. Oh, I thought I'm almost at it. I was about ready to let go and then come back with a flathead screwdriver and plop it down.
Is that what you did last time?
Well, yeah, I used a spudger with a flat.
Okay, so
Screw-
you got it lined up and then just push down.
I used a flat tool
Yeah.
to push 90 degrees down. Oh, does that? No, that just. My goodness. This is so ridiculous.
Absolutely.
I'm trying to use the soft part of my nail. And you know what? Other machines I've done when I was doing warranty repair,
You do left.
I did it
Yeah.
every like multiple times a day. This was never really this problematic.
It's so weird.
Right. I used to do warranty repair for Dell. So I did that exclusively for 3.5 years.
It's just odd that
This connector,
yeah.
let me see Did we mangle it again? Let's see here. I don't know. You know what? I think. Can I have that razor blade over there
Yeah.
again?
Slash your wrist.
Yeah, right. Yeah, that's not what I need. No, what I think every time we get excited, we do kind of bend
Bend
the,
it.
the connector on the terminal on the card.
Yeah, just slightly out of
Yeah.
alignment.
Well,
out of round.
well, it's not sealed, so there's a it's like a
Yeah.
it's cut in the circle,
Oh.
so it flares out.
Oh, right.
So it's not like it is.
It seemed like it'd be better just to push it all in to make it easier to get in.
Right. Well, like an automotive terminal where it's a nipple that plugs into a female
Yeah.
sort of connector. And just when I think it's there, it doesn't want to sit. Man. Alright, so yeah, we're not screwing up the connector. We're not screwing up the connector on the wire.
Yeah. The card.
Let's see here. Ah,
You got it?
I think so. Son of a gun.
Got it?
That feels stiff.
Here, let's put some tape over it too.
All right.
Let's seal that bitch up.
Yeah. There.
Good.
What a son of a gun. See, well, look at this. See, now it's on top of the plastic right there because of the length.
Can we move it over without?
That's what I'm wondering here.
Wait, hold on. Here, try to move it over.
I'm just worried about that chafing. So go ahead and use it.
I think it'll be okay.
Right.
Okay. Well, let me lock it down too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that'll be right. Let's try it. I mean, if it opens and closes 500 times.
Right. We'll do some research on those nipple connectors. See how
Yeah.
much smaller. This is such a rare request. Otherwise, I would have had an idea for you about how a better way to deal with it.
Yeah.
But I guess I was just so good at it because of 3 years and literally thousands of repairs later. I didn't have it. It was never a problem.
I'm scared to even touch this thing now. It's so weird.
Right.
I'm gonna pop off.
Go ahead and seal it up. Put the cover on. That'll keep it more protected than anything. Here, let's go ahead and seal it up. Just put it back down here with the cover. And then you get the screws, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's not,
What should we? Let's put some. Do you have any tape I can put over the top of that just to help too?
well, electrical tape maybe.
Actually, you know what I have? Oh, you know what I have? I have this. I have a little thing.
You know what? Some laptops have an actual bracket,
They do. I have a
Yeah.
bracket. I forgot. I think it's in here.
but it's only hit and miss. Not all of them have it. It's all right. Ooh. Is this an SSD? Yes. Is this the old drive? No, it's a SanDisk. No, you're definitely the enthusiast. You're not a typical customer.
No, dude. I
No.
built.
No one's ever brought me a Macintosh XPS 13.
I've done. This is probably my 10th Hackintosh.
Right. I didn't know the latest versions would support it because of the M1 integration.
Well, no, M1 can't.
Right.
This is Intel.
Right, yeah, I know that. But
Yeah.
eventually I would imagine the next version of Mac is not going to have any legacy support.
Hackintoshes are a dying breed.
Right.
Yeah, here. So here's this thing.
Right. Ah, you did have a bracket.
Yeah, I got a bracket. I got all the screws here.
Got it. Oh, that's the other thing. That bracket's metal.
Yeah.
That's going to make a connection between those two wires anyway.
So. Okay.
Oh, you're going to end up so we have to undo that screw.
Why? Oh yeah, you have to
Yeah,
screw
you
get
got to undo that Phillips here.
Yeah.
Go ahead. You want to sit?
Yeah, let me see.
Here, sit. Take it. No, just take it. There you go.
Okay, let me get this. I don't want to knock this thing off though.
Right. Careful, it's on. The fan's spinning.
Oh yeah.
The fan's spinning there. That's on.
Fuck.
What? Oh.
Shit, fucking touched it.
Oh well. It's all right. We'll fix it. If we don't think the colors matter, should we just do it the other way?
Yeah, let's try it.
Yeah. Okay, let's turn it off. I don't want to work
Yeah.
on it when it's on.
Yeah.
Oop. Yeah. Ooh, you pulled it out while it was on. It's all right.
The screw just fell.
I have a screw kit.
I don't think it'll damage the Wi-Fi, will it?
No. Well, you just want to be careful. Let's just turn
Oh,
everything
there's
off.
the hack.
Yeah. All right.
Okay, now we're back to square one.
Let's just put this card on with the wires backwards because
See what happens.
I'm thinking that's going to be a problem in the future otherwise. So this is... Oh yeah, the machine gets hot fast.
Yeah, it does.
It doesn't... Okay, what do we...
Uh,
Oh, that screw is magnetically... There we are. Okay, so we're going to do this again.
yeah, we don't have to use that bracket. I shouldn't have.
Okay, we're not going to use the bracket.
No, I mean,
All right, well, now let's...
if we can get them, if we reverse it and it works.
Here, do me a favor, then just hold that down then.
Yeah.
Let me put it in. It's not... Yeah. All right.
Well, the wire. Are you gonna try to reverse
Yeah.
it?
Yep.
Oh, that's because the.
Oh, I'm sorry.
wire-
Yeah. Sorry. Yeah. I was paying attention to the colors. Ooh,
Wow.
that was easy. Oh, no. Of course I had to speak, huh?
Here, let's just screw it in.
All right. Oh, well, no, hold
Okay.
on. Let's do this so we don't have to revisit this.
All right.
Do it right the first time. You don't have to revisit. Oh, I almost had it.
Here, you want the glasses again?
No. Yeah, I don't ever remember having this much trouble. Okay, did that one.
Oh.
Black one's good.
Oh, good.
And this way, when you put the bracket on, there.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Really.
Now I'm getting good at it again because
Okay, here, try it. Screw it
it's
in with
this
the
screw,
bracket.
right?
Yeah, the bracket.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
It's this screw, right?
Yeah, that's it.
Let me see.
Yeah.
There. There. We're in.
Let's see how.
Wow.
Why was that so easy that time?
Well, I guess I'm just getting good at it.
Ugh.
It's been 10 years since I did warranty repair, but
Well, let's see if it works. Kind of.
yeah. Make sure we
I mean, the
don't-
funny thing is, it actually works without the antenna attached.
yeah,
It just doesn't work that well.
right.
The 5 gigahertz, well, the 5 gigahertz band worked pretty well because I guess that's probably a shorter antenna anyhow. You were saying a longer.
Right.
But anyway, let's give it a shot and hopefully, because we were looking online to see what happens if you did reverse the antenna, and a lot of people were saying nothing. A few people said it shouldn't work, and then other people said that it won't work. So
Right.
I would think that it wouldn't be that big of a difference. It might take some of the signal strength down, but I don't know if it would be actually.
Right.
Let's something that would really cause a lot of damage.
Well, let's see here.
Oh, wow,
What?
that's not good.
What?
Why did it go into recovery mode?
Uh-oh.
Let's try this again.
We didn't bump the SSD. That's why I don't like working on machines when they're on.
Yeah, that was a bad idea. Oh, there we go. That's better. Let's see.
Wonder if you just bumped the control key. There you go.
So yeah, this project has been a pain in the butt.
But you got. It seems like you might got it now.
well,
We have to test to see that the Bluetooth works, right?
well, the Bluetooth's gonna work for sure.
What is it you changed out the card for?
The Bluetooth wasn't working,
All
so
right.
I put it in without connecting it, and the
Yeah.
Bluetooth was working. Let's give it a second. Hopefully it'll pop up here. Get some strain.
Got it.
Ah, looks
What?
good.
All right.
4 bars.
Yeah.
Bluetooth looks strong. It's connected to your Wi-Fi. Hey, looks good enough for me.
All right. Well, go to YouTube or something, or
Yeah, here.
just play some media so we know we got a good live,
let's-
strong connection.
Oh yeah, let's hear. We'll actually do better than that. We'll do this. Let's see what we get here.
Well, that's why I like to do video because
Well, I just want to see if it's getting full. Yeah.
yeah, I got 100 down, so that's right where.
Yeah.
There. Yeah, you get full throttle. There we go. Nice. Yeah.
Okay, so there to wrap it up, at least on a Dell, and I probably assume most computers, you can actually reverse the cables, and
Right.
it seems to be functioning about the same. So anyway, good to know. I guess I can finally say this project is completed
Yes.
with the help of Chris.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
Thank
So
you.
that's pretty much it.
All right,
Okay.
I'm gonna shut-
Maybe I'll be back later. Maybe I won't.